Tonight is a gentleman that I met 19, I would say 20 years ago. And our first hobby shop was on Western, and I built a coffee shop connecting the hobby shop. So he walks in and says, "Let me try your blended mocha." Sound familiar? And apparently he enjoyed it, because from that point on, every time he came, he'd go to the coffee side first, have his mocha, and then come into the hobby. The gentleman's name is John Wittenberry. He has been obviously not privy to a lot of things that he does for Northrop Grumman, but I know he's one of the lead engineers for the development of their UCAS program, or more commonly known as the drone programs, and a lot of other stories that he shared in the past. But I know I haven't been privy to most of what you are doing and have done, but I'm sure you've accomplished significant things for the company. I'm very proud of you for that, John. Nevertheless, his son couldn't make it today, but again, he was probably 7, close. And he graduated college, and he is now working at Northrop Grumman alongside that. So that's a very prideful thing. Again, John Wittenberry.
Thank you very much, Lou. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, my name is John Wittenberry, and I'm delighted and honored to have the opportunity to share a few reflections on this 20th anniversary of JD Hobbies. You know, it seems like yesterday when I walked into a hobby shop on Western Avenue 20 years ago that had just changed hands. I'd been in before, but the store now included a small coffee shop next door. The new owner greeted me and asked if I would like a Kona Mocha. That was when I first met Louis Lee, and later his wife Natalie, and began a long friendship. I went back for many more Kona Mochas, as well as many more model kits. I knew JD Hobbies was a special back then, but Louis took it to a new level when he relocated to downtown. It became not just a hobby shop, but a history center with an amazing assortment of books and memorabilia, and a gathering place for modelers and aerospace buffs alike. Then Louis created the concept of history in a box, tying together model building with an appreciation of the history behind the subjects. You know, what a brilliant idea. Building models is very special to me, not just because of the fun subjects, but because of the father-son time it provided. My dad was very busy, but the time he carved out to build a model with me was precious. At JD Hobbies, I have found many of the models that he and I built together over 40 years ago. They bring back many special memories. So my son and I built models together too, and soon he was building them on his own. We continue to build models today for fun and relaxation, and I hope it is a hobby that continues far into the future so others can experience this joy as well. Over the last 20 years, I have sadly witnessed the gradual disappearance of hobby shops, perhaps due to changing interests and likely more from online shopping. JD Hobbies is truly one of a kind. I know of no other place like it in the country, nor the world for that matter. It is truly a gem for this community and a testament to why brick and mortar stores are so special and important. Louis and Natalie, thank you for this treasure and for your friendship, dedication, and love for this community. Wishing you every success for the next 20 years of JD Hobbies. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. The next gentleman I'm going to introduce to you, I have nothing written up. He had family engagements and he couldn't make it tonight. Well, he broke all those engagements and he showed up tonight, surprising to me. I can say he has been one of my true mentors. You know, when I see him, which wasn't that often, a couple of months, first question, did you quit smoking? 2, did you lose weight? 3, are you healthier? No to all 3. I think I'm paying for it now, Mike. But truly, he's been a mentor to me. I had a big expo on board the USS Iowa 4 or 5 years ago, and we had group sessions, 12, 13 people, all inputting ideas. And he helped me steer the ship in the right direction. We had a little bad weather that morning, but overall, I hired the Tiger Squadron, and they flew over. And I told the Iowa, we want the 9-inch guns to fire as they're passing by. It was fun, but I couldn't have done all this without the organizational advice and skills from Mr. Mike Seminara, Senior Vice President, Northrop Grumman. Mike, please.
I was so rushed, I was going to give this in Italian, but I decided to do it in English. No, seriously, I've been on the road, and I was able to come, and it meant very much to me to be able to be here with you, with all of you. So I wrote something short. I sent it out to Louis this morning. I'm going to read it to you. It's not very long, but it's from the heart. To Louis and Natalie, many years ago, I had the good fortune to meet both of you, and I have enjoyed our friendship that has blossomed over time. Unfortunately, I cannot be with you to enjoy your celebration due to family commitments, thinking I couldn't make it. I want to wish you continued good health as the pandemic that struck our country is beginning to subside. And Louis's health is really very, very important, and we do talk about that a lot. Now, talking about his traits and his characteristics, I tried to capture it here. I said, a great leader is often characterized as an effective communicator of his or her vision and can carry out as well as sustain this vision with compassion for all those involved in his organization. You can tell by the way Louis talks of his great compassion for people. This person is unrelenting, innovative, and willing to try new things to achieve his vision. And a testimony to that is the 3D efforts and all the things that he's been trying to do. This, ladies and gentlemen, characterizes the attributes of Louis Lee, a man of many talents with a burning desire to achieve his vision, yet always caring for those who interact with him. Thank you.
Got the scheduling mixed. I need one more introduction for Mr. Aldo Spadoni, retired from Northrop Grumman. And I have to say, when you see the logos, this is all Aldo's creation. Every time I need help with the computers, Aldo's there to bail us out. And again, 1,000 thank yous, and you know that. Congratulations on your new house. You won't have any problem selling the old one, you know that. But please, Aldo Spadoni.
Oh, yeah, give him that one. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's all right. Give me a second. Yeah, don't stay right in front of the speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Just come this way a little bit.
There you go. Perfect. There you go. This good here? That should be all
Yeah,
right. Am I
let me,
good?
here, let me raise it up.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. No, I've got the tough act to follow. There you go. Thanks, my man. Well, hi, everybody. Well, I'm the third Northrop Grumman speaker, so as you could tell, that's the recruiting table. If anyone wants to apply, just come on over after the event. Okay, well, it's wow, it's just great to see all of you here to honor and support Louis and Natalie as we celebrate the 20th anniversary of JD Hobbies. And yeah. I've known Lou and Nat for most of those 20 years. When they started the hobby shop on Western, it was really close to my house. And my son was 8 years old at the time, so hey, a hobby store, let's go check it out. And at the same time, he started the other business, Java Dog, next door. And you know, to this day, I thought Java Dog was actually a hot dog. I mean, I never had one of those. Are you still making them in the back of the shop somewhere? Maybe Tim could 3D print some, you know, a Java Dog. It'd be a great thing to have. Okay, in any case, I really got to know Lou in the mid-2000s. At the time, I was working on a documentary called Hitler's Stealth Fighter, and Lou shared with me his vision for a reality TV show called History in a Box. And as soon as he described it, I was like, wow, this is brilliant. What a spectacular, great idea. So he recruited me, and we worked together on it for a long time. We've been through a lot of ups and downs on it. Wow, it's been quite a journey. And it's still on, and I still think the idea is a winner. To this day, it's as relevant as ever. So I sure hope that happens at some point. So looking back on all of it, I learned a few things about Lou, a thing or two. I had never met anyone with the perseverance and tenacity of this man. I mean, no matter what happens, no matter what roadblocks pop up, Lou just gets up off the ground, dusts himself off, either comes up with a new idea or moves on to something else. I mean, it's just great. And Lou is great at bringing folks together. I mean, I've met many wonderful people, all of you, through Lou. Even at my own company, Northrop Grumman, Mike Simonera and I worked there forever. I did not know Mike until Lou was the one who connected us together. And since then, Mike and I have been on many journeys together. So well done, Lou. I've always admired how Lou looks after young people, especially those who are troubled. Lou kind of takes them under his wing, and you could tell that their lives are better for it. He gave my son a job, and he helped him organize Lou's library when he set up the shop over here. Finally, for Lou and Nat to keep that specialty business going through the pandemic, and not just going, but thriving, I think it's an astounding achievement, and it's a testament to the kind of people they are and the kind of people they attract. So I love you guys. I wish you the best. And I look forward to supporting all of your future endeavors. Awesome. All right, you take care. Can I do a song?
Yeah, you're up, man, you're up. Good? You want us to play a couple and then do it? You're never gonna get any music. Yeah, take a little break and come in whenever you're ready.
Seems so quiet all of a sudden.
Now, 2, 1, 2, there.
You got, you know you could have been a can-do. I'm holding you so tight. You know you could have been a hand up the west of my heart. You know you could have been a cool crook. Honey, you're so smart. You know you could have been a school bus. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. I could tell the way you do the things you do. As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. If good looks cause many, you know that you could be an hour. Well, it swept me off my feet. You know you could have been a broom. The way you smell so sweet. You know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. I can tell the way you do the things you do.
Anyway, 15 years ago, I bought a bottle of Dom Perignon, and I said, we're gonna hold on to it for a special occasion. I think it was really about History in a Box and hoping that would launch. Well, that bottle stayed unopened for 15 years. And tonight, we open, and if you'd raise your glass with me, and just to toast J.D. Hobbies, and to all, and to everyone. Salute. And Jeannie, Miss Jeannie.